The Horror Paperback Market, Episode 2, R.L. Stine Book Sales, Spring 2021. Firstly, Fear Street. Now, Netflix is coming out with their trilogy of movies this summer, and the trailer just hit, so these books are definitely going to be even hotter than they've always been. Right now, you could still get a select few under $10, but one of the more popular ones that I see selling regularly for around $30, and in this occasion, $38, is Cat, with the tagline being CAT spells murder. Now, this is one I've kind of desired, and it's like the teenage babe dressed in a black turtleneck, looking at you menacingly with cat eyes herself, caressing and holding a cat. There's a great blog review of this I've read once before, that Fear Street 1 blog on Blogger. Anyway, so I've always waited for this price to be reasonable, like under $10 back in the day. I didn't even know that it jumped up to these heights recently. So cats are popular, cats sell, so do dogs, like the Shiba Inu. R.L. Stine's Senior Series, a Fear Street Super Chiller. Graduation Day, Episode 12, went for $42. A lot of these books from these senior series, you wouldn't think it, they don't look too vintage, but they go for a price. As well, in late April, this one went for over $40 from his senior series, Prom Date, Episode 11. And folks, if you're listening to this on the podcast, these have to be some of the weakest, vapid, dull covers of an R.L. Stine book. Alright, let's bring it back down to earth, though, in the 90s. Who killed the homecoming queen? Of Fear Street. And the new queen is dead. Sold May 5th, 2021 for $24. Lastly, I'll give you an example of what I Live in Your Basement, number 61, second to last Goosebumps series. This went and sold recently for $88 online. I love how it gives the tagline of Watch Goosebumps on Fox Kids Network. This one's got this kind of blobbish monster coming out of the laundry and opening up to devour. Yeah, so it's going for close to $90 if you want to get a whole series. Like, obviously the last few, they didn't print as many, so weren't passed around as much. Same with the NES. The last few games out of the NES are some of the most expensive too, because they didn't distribute them as much. This has been a Pulp Arcanum segment, brought to you by no one, because no one would sponsor such a censorious pariah like myself. So here's the set of R.L. Stine Goosebumps Complete one that went for $1,500 recently on eBay. Now, typically you could, if you're patient enough, find a set of 1 through 62 for about $500, $600, $700. There's obviously a wide spectrum of condition, because remember, these came with different promotional things like bookmarks and collectibles. And this guy advertised this one as pristine, and we're going to take a look. He did about 12 pictures here. Nice bouquet of flowers, probably in relation to Mother's Day recently. Spines look beautiful. I mean, this just looks freshly cut off the press. So he did a great job of advertising it, I'd say, and marketing as if you wanted a pristine one. Because most of these were owned by kids and are a little rough, but so great sale right there. Because the most expensive one are these ones down here that he showcased. Werewolf skin, I Live in Your Basement, Monster Blood 4. Those all go for 50, 60, $70.